Welcome to my presentation. I'm here to talk about an exciting new initiative we're doing in our district. This is a virtually online school where students will be able to take a variety of courses, including in math, science, English, and social studies, completely online. So I want to talk about some of the benefits of this program. So this program, just to talk about some of the statistics, this program is offered nationwide in all 50 states, including DC, and there are over 750,000 students, according to studies, that are enrolled across the nation, and that doesn't even include private schools, so the numbers are actually much greater. As far as success rates go, at a study done at the Utah Online School, they found that most students do just as well in the online school as in the traditional school, and a lot of times they do even better. As far as the kids who benefit from an online school, there are a variety of kids who benefit from this. A lot of times you have kids who are musicians, who are athletes, who don't have the time to put in an 8-hour day from 8 to 3, and so the online school offers them the flexibility to go to their practices, to travel for their teams. But you also have students who just want to take an additional course that's not offered at the traditional school, or you have students who may be homebound, they have physical limitations. You also may have students with social anxiety, and the online environment allows them to express themselves in a way that they feel a little more secure. And studies of the Utah Online School have actually found that kids who have social anxiety are much more prone to communicate and express themselves in an online environment. A couple of skills that students need to be in an online school. It is a little different than your traditional school. The number one skill is time management. You have a lot of kids in an online school who need to go through an adjustment. They need to learn how to pace themselves and be responsible. So this is a very important skill. You also have the ability to work with new technologies and to be flexible. You have a lot of students that may become frustrated with technologies, and this is really important that they are adaptable and that they're willing to learn new things and that they are open to that. There are a lot of benefits to students who are in an online school. One of the major benefits that they found through research from the online schools in Utah is that students are able to have much more personal one-on-one time with the teacher, and that the teachers are able to focus specifically on the students' learning. As far as teachers go, if you're looking at teaching at an online school, surveys of teachers at online schools in Utah found 63% of teachers found the online teaching to be a positive experience, and there are a lot of different reasons why they like it. The number one reason that teachers stated in this online study was the flexibility, the fact that they're able to work from home and be able to work from anywhere. Holly Mortimer, an online teacher in Boise, talked about the ability she has to spend time with her family and teach, and that she doesn't have to give up the things that she loves. Another benefit that teachers in Utah spoke about was that they were able to give feedback and give meaningful feedback to the kids, and able to establish that one-on-one relationship that a lot of times they couldn't do as much of in the classroom, because things get so chaotic when you're so worried about classroom management and all the kids. They were able to kind of overcome that in the online school. One thing that Holly Mortimer, the Boise online school teacher, talked about was, in an online school, a lot of times the curriculum and the lesson plans are provided for you. So as a teacher, one skill you're going to have to kind of shift to is really focusing on, not just focusing on preparing the lessons, but focusing on how the kids are learning, and really shifting that focus from the content to the kids. And that is a really important skill of an online teacher. But it's also a benefit of being an online teacher, is you can really focus on the kids' growth. Another reason teachers like it is that research shows that the students are able to do more real-world skills. They're able to apply the things that they're learning because they're not bound by the traditional classroom and under the same time constraints, and it's much more student-centered. Another important skill that teachers have, a study of the online teachers in Utah found that one of the main skills that teachers have is being able to frame the instruction that they're given in a way that the students will be able to pace themselves, and that they will be able to chunk the assignments and really make a conscious effort for the students to communicate with one another and for them to communicate with the students. And it's a little bit different than the traditional environment, but there are a lot of tools that are available for the student to communicate directly with the teacher and the student communicate with each other. And of the online schools in Utah that were studied, they found that they were able to build great relationships with their students and with each other. Another important skill of the teachers is being able to help the students set goals and being able to teach the students about time management and chunk large assignments into small assignments, and this is an important skill. Another thing is, again, as I said before, the teacher also needs to be able to facilitate online skills and etiquette as they communicate with each other online. So this is very important. Another thing that the teacher does, the teacher is a very active participant and needs to be constantly checking in with the kids. Holly Mortimer, the online teacher in Boise, spoke of the importance of checking in on a daily basis and the importance of giving feedback because you're not seeing the kids, so you really need to check in with them every day. The teachers also need to, just like in the regular classroom environment, the teachers need to make sure they're creating a safe space online, that all the kids feel welcome, and that they're preventing cyberbullying. This is a really important skill. So I hope that you all learned a little bit about the online school and are excited as this comes to our district.